me or bit of some boobies or something. You're not on Big Brother, really, are you? I'm not saying that makes it right, but you got to expect a bit of hijinks, haven't you?
I think part of the problem was when he got in Joel's bed naked.
Do you know, I didn't see that bit. I don't know why.
And then Joel was saying, stop it, go back to your bed, stop doing that now. He was very clear in what he was saying, stop that. But the others were all giggling, finding it very, very funny. Aaron was drunk, he didn't really know what he was doing. Jeremy, it was like that, really.
No, that was...
It doesn't excuse it. I'm just saying that was the case.
They've always had an interest in swimwear?
So it went from kind of sexual harassment to sort of... It went just totally over the line. It did.
How it started was at first Joel tried to laugh it off.
Yeah.
And then you could see it was gradually kind of like really starting to get to him.
Yeah.
And then kind of he didn't know how to handle it, which is a pretty common response in that situation. Yeah. I think most people could relate to that.
Yeah.
And it's just he was in a very hard situation. And the rest of them were, like Harriet, for example, was shoving him onto him.
Nick was as
Even
well.
Pieface said that he was egging him on.
Nick was as well.
No offence to the twins there with the eggs. And what have you. But still, in the end, basically, he jumped up and rubbed his cock and balls on what's his face.
Yeah, he did.
And he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Got called to the DR.
He knew straight away that he was in deep shit.
Well, he knew it was about that, obviously.
Yeah, he knew straight away that he was in deep shit. But do you think Aaron could have stayed?
If Ted had wanted him to, then yes.
Do you think what Joel said had an effect on whether Aaron went or stayed?
I don't know, but if in the case of Hazel, it was very much the onus was on her too much. It was like, but not for her, Daly would still have been in the house. She needed to get blamed for it. And maybe, I think because of that happening, maybe Channel 5 went to a lot of trouble to like take the heat off Joel and say it was nothing to do with you, it's our decision. But then fundamentally, those sorts of hijinks, you know, to someone, they might not mind it at all. But if you do take offence from it, then that's what they're going to make the decision on.
But it's not about taking offence. Someone else said this on Twitter. It's not, who cares who takes offence? It's about, was something wrong done to someone? It's not, taking offence is one thing, but...
Yeah, something wrong was done to someone.
It's that. It's not the taking offence. I think that's a side issue. I think that's a look over here. I don't agree with that. But what Joel said was, I felt really uncomfortable and I would have ended up punching him.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality as a straight guy. And I did nothing to welcome or entice that approach. What I think is...
Yeah, what?
Joel is very, very self-conscious about what the public think about him, and what his family and friends think about him. And for Joel, it was easier to have Aaron go. Even though Joel really, really liked Aaron, I think Aaron was making Joel think too much about his own sexuality and all that sort of stuff. So it's easier for Aaron to go, and that's what happened. But in the end, it wasn't up to Joel. It was up to Big Brother.
Right. Well,
don't you think?
I think there's some editing fix going on there.
So when they kicked him out, what did you think about that?
Honestly, it was heartbreaking. I found it absolutely heartbreaking.
It was sad.
And you know, people gone about journeys and all this bullshit they talk, and you know what I mean. But honestly, it was like watching a whole man's fucking dream just crumble and just fall to the floor. It was horrible.
He didn't want his journey to end like that.
He didn't cry. He howled.
He said, "Sorry, Mum."
Imagine.
Aaron, you've let Northampton down. No, you haven't. You've made Northampton proud. We're proud of you. You wouldn't be a Northamptonian if you didn't get chucked out of a house. That's tradition.
Yeah.
No, it was really sad. I don't think he should have gone. I've seen people do a lot worse in that house and stay. Haven't you?
Yeah, I have, but that's the way it is. So I've sung a Ryland, don't I?
If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Anyway, Aaron must have watched the next day and thought, fucking hell, well...
Dodged a bullet.
Yeah, at least I don't have to deal with SHOWBIZ. I know, Aaron likes SHOWBIZ.
He was going to get off with him.
But for all the people going about...
But do you think Joel is going to get heat off the back? Do you think... Mind you, people hated Aaron anyway.
I think it will all be forgotten, especially with all the new housemates coming in and that.
Well, hang on a minute. When Aaron got thrown out, didn't Jack Joe say, "Don't worry, we'll have forgotten him in a day or two"?
Yeah, he did.
So there's a nice person for you.
And not to just open up a can of worms just before we finish, but do you think Joel dressing up in girls' clothing the next day was him expressing his sexuality, being comfortable with a straight man, or rubbing it in a bit that Aaron left?
No.
Or something else?
No, I do not think that. I don't agree with what you were saying in the slightest.
Well, I know I'm on the wrong side because everyone disagreed with me, but
Listen, if he's straight or gay or bi or prefer not to say or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. He didn't like the fact that he had that cock and balls waggled at him, and if he don't like it, then he don't like it, no matter what it is. That's it, isn't it? Really,
I agree with that.
And everyone keeps going about Joel's sexuality, like making assumptions, saying he's a closet case, and that's fine. It doesn't. But it's not. It's none of your business.
You go on Big Brother, you make it my business.
Why? He said he's straight.
Because we talk about it. Yeah, but he's obviously not straight, because that's what we talk about. We talk about the housemates. We talk about the way they act. And he likes congeniality and all that sort of stuff. And part of it was mixed messages between him and Aaron. Not excusing what Aaron did whatsoever.
You can't say, just because I know the words to Miss Congeniality, that I want to get bum raped.
Do you want to see Aaron's firework, though?
I've seen his ding dong.
No, I did feel he was rubbing it in somehow, dressing up in women's clothes the next day. And Sarah certainly
I don't agree with you. But he enjoys dressing up like that.
Most people didn't agree with me, but that is honestly how I felt, and I think Joel could have handled it a little bit better on that occasion. I do. And if you don't like my opinion, tough shit.
And even I don't like your opinion. I'm the co-host.
Well, we normally agree, so. But we thought Aaron would be a good guest to get on Big Brother Bar because he's from Northampton, and we can talk to him about that sort of stuff. And
we can find out about Ted.
And we've said all nice things about Aaron, his clothes, and just everything about him we like.
Have we though? You say that, but then when you go back
it's
and
95% nice things we said about him. So can you tweet Aaron and ask him to come on the show, because I can't DM him because I'm not friends with him. Can you friend him and tell him to come on Big Brother Bar so he can listen to him? We've said all nice things about him. Because we never interview anyone, but I think Aaron would be a good person to interview.
But we don't want no messing around, no horseplay.
We'll have horseplay, we don't mind. It's my birthday, we'll go wild. Anyway, we've got to go because we've got actually someone coming round. Is there anything else you want to say about that whole shitstorm? Not just Aaron, but the whole thing? No,
just that I think now it's the day afterwards. It's not as bad as we thought last night. It was a bad show.
I think if we'd done this podcast last night, it would be very different. But I don't think we could have done it last night. So.
No, it would have been crying too much.
Yeah, it would have been awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much for listening. Follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM.
Follow me, Big Brother Bile.
Listen to our Big Brother Canada finale podcast. It's really, really good. And we'll be back with more Big Brother antics next week.
Ta-ra.
Bye.